Hey folks, welcome back. So this is the pathway that goes down to the education center, right? They separate here from walking to biking, which is interesting because the quickest route, I would figure there'd be a whole lot more people using bikes. And let me speed that up. I wanted to take you to something. Look at that bus stop. Take you to that path that goes all the way back down to, I guess, the train station. And how, oh, look at the traffic on here. I really need to deal with this. But what I need to do is deal with the metro first. That's nice, eh? Pocket cars. He's getting tired waiting for the bus. The bus is not coming quick enough. Actually, the problem is there's just too many people relying on the bus. They've reduced a little bit ever since I put in the bike path. Or the path down to the school. But look at how many people are here. Right? This is craziness. So the last time I showed you this path, and this is the path that goes all the way down to the train station and at the farm area, right? This pathway was bent, still is, but I need more room to flatten that out. But what I want more so than that, I wanted them. There's just too many people, so I thought I'd put a bridge out here. Now, if anybody's built a bridge, you know it usually goes like this. Let me show you. I'm building a bridge to aid this path, right? But if I build it all out of asphalt or concrete, it'll be highly attractive. And in no time, they should start taking it. But notice that traffic is almost still quicker on the pathway than on the overhead. So it's not that it's quicker. Why is that confusing me? You know what's supposed to happen here. What they should be doing is taking the There we go. There we go. You just have to... There we go. What's going to start happening now is they're going to start migrating over to the elevated pathway. Now, if you look at the traffic, the elevated pathway is not faster. Is it? What I wanted to show you here is by a certain point they're going to stop using the pathway. Because it's that much more attractive than the paved pathway. But it seems to take them quite a bit of time to do that. We're going to have to do a couple of cutscenes here. There we go. So the problem with having a complete paved pathway or bridgeway, elevated path, it's just going to call me a liar, isn't it? I'm going to have to edit this out. Like, Might as well take it all. See, there's a whole midful that didn't want to take it. That's weird. Everybody from that bus took it. Why didn't you guys? Is there a piece of... It's extremely bent, but I don't think that should have a... There we go. Every time I say there we go. Just like that. It's going to ruin the narrative completely. Like, completely. They're 100% only going one way. There we go. I think. See, this is what happens when you use the paved pathway, or the paved elevated path. It becomes so attractive that they just don't want to use the other one anymore. Well, but on average, they're taking the bridge now. And as time goes on, like almost absolutely nobody, yeah, pretty much nobody from this end is taking the ground path, are they? They're all using the bridge. Not sure why it's not quite the same way on the way back. But it's getting that way, isn't it? The longer this runs, see, yeah, the longer this runs, the more they'll use the bridge. So that the question is, use one or the other, right? I mean, you can't make this share, but you can. What you got to do is use a combination of the wood, of the wooden path, look at that, eh? I can kind of slow it down by start doing that. Using the gravel path will slow down or make it less attractive, right? So it'll send more traffic back to the ground path. If all of it is ground path, then maybe 20% will travel the elevated path. But if I do something like this, this will almost make it split 50-50 between the paths. So as far as they're concerned, it's equal. So they will take both pathways. You know what I mean? Right? So I'm using the pathways like roads, like faster, slower roads, and I'm trying to get them to come out at the same speed limits so that both pathways will be taken. What I'm trying to do is get it so close where they absolutely start to share it. Right? Now, I think we're going to have to wait for some buses or stuff, because it does take time. I mean, it took a good amount of time just to get it this far. But now to get them to share, they're already starting going in this direction.